Стоп, не перематывай рекламу. Смотри, хочешь получить халявных 5 баксов? Заходишь на сайт CSGO Exclusive через Steam. После этого нажимаешь на вкладку «Аккаунт», проверяешь твой аккаунт на наличие CSGO, вводишь код «Вадим» вот в этом вот поле и получаешь свои $5. Ты их сразу можешь вывести или поиграть на них на сайте. Ссылка на сайт и на код будет, конечно же, в описании. Не упусти свой шанс, братишка!
The first big contender here, unless Device does something, but Glave's found seized, and now Device knows what's coming. They've read this well, and Zipnix claiming one, looking for the follow. He gets it. Great work from Zipnix. That's cut this attack in half. It's running without legs now as Simple looks to find an answer, and there's nothing to be seen. Zipnix picking up that form that we wanted to see from them.
And they're trying to punish this from Zipnix, and there's the AK. Now Astralis knows it's a rifle buy. He's going to stay around an off angle, but Guardian wins that. Slowly peeking over. He's down low. Device for the delayed peek. Can't find anything. Guardian gets another. This is looking great for Na'Vi. They've opened up the B bomb site, and it's just KRB left.
Brave play from Na'Vi to go on that buy in that round, but it has worked so well so far. KRB pretty far out from this round as well. Simple's got it. And Na'Vi do not ease off the gas here. They knew they were close in the last couple of rounds. They knew they had him on the ropes.
Yeah, nice peek from KRB though to protect his teammate, but it doesn't matter. Simple, too much skill. He's expecting that jump from Glaive. Over-aggression gets punished. 45 HP on Simple, and all of Na'Vi has rotated back. This is going to be a hit towards the A bomb site. It's coming slowly. The AKs, are they going to do damage? There's Guardian with another entry.
Yeah, it's down to Device. He's the closest to this one. He might back away towards CT, play it a little bit calmer, wait for his teammates to have some support, maybe try and find something while they rotate in, but bomb is in Guardian's hands, yet to move, but Dupree hits a stunner. Edward goes down, and now Simple basically turreting at this point, looking for anyone, daring anyone to peek into him. Device finds Guardian. This is disaster. It's gone from bad to worse now, and Simple is low, but he wants to keep this one in check. 2v2, Zipnix and Device still standing. Device position truly noted, and Zipnix looking for any sort of relevance into this round. Simple puts the molly down. Device cornered, sits back, waits, desperate for that molly to not spread, and just hope that he gets a shot through there. That is dangerous, and here we go. Seized moving, and they want to isolate the CT player, but they're both there, and Device again! That's huge, and now it's 1v1! Device against Simple, Simple wants it, but he can't have it! Device, what a beast! Desperate to get towards that full purchase where you get Device on the op, you get that really competitive matchup, but Simple. A bit of a tussle towards Palace, but going to back away. Again, Na'Vi haven't fully committed anywhere, barring Seized, who's really starting to step towards that B site.
Yeah, and I think he's just listening for footsteps. I don't know if you heard him, but he definitely spotted Dupree there. Nades out. He's going to push forward. He's going to be aggressive. He spots two. Wisely doesn't commit to this. Plenty of time in this round. Edward gets another kill, but Na'Vi is essentially not committing to any fight until they know it's the one they want to take. This is really nicely done from C's.
Nice.
Double kill for him. And there goes the danger. If Na'Vi smokes him off, he's going to have to be aggressive and a little bit risky to find an impact. And it looks like does Guardian want to challenge this?
3 avenues of attack that Device is going to have to be questioning, worrying about. Seized through connector, 2 through ramp. We're going to know that they're coming now, but Guardian, are you up for the challenge? Look at the time left, 25 seconds. This has to be perfect from Na'Vi. They've run this down so low, and here we go. Device will find Flamey. Expects the push from Palace, but that's not it. It's Guardian, and it's Seized doing what they need to, but 15 seconds, and Glaive is not letting them through. He will not let them pass, and Guardian burns alive, but it's Zipnix to close out the round.
We'll give him a break.
Yeah, I think he's allowed that.
Yeah.
But look at this play, straight through Palace. They know there's not going to be much presence there, but actually there is. How have they found these kills? Glaive, Zipnix, and KRB. This was like a go-in dry hit from Na'Vi. They weren't going to be holding back. They were going ahead of the smokes, and now Edward is there, being the one to pull this back to being a competitive round. At least Guardian as well finds Zipnix, and we're back to a 2v2. Dupree and Glaive wondering where it all went wrong.
There's utility, though. That's the thing. Na'Vi needs to get this bomb down. They've struggled at times in late round with how they use it, and Guardian's on the hunt. This is what we like to see from him. The pistol's coming out. He's spamming him through. Dupree's trying to sneak up. I don't know if they're going to expect this. They're clumped up. They've got to be very careful.
And Astralis hungry like the wolf, but Edward is the one to bite back, and now Guardian waits. He spots the leg, but it's not enough. Edward goes down. We're down to the 1v1. Guardian not going to let it slip. Gets 2 for himself. Edward with 3. And Astralis do not want to allow a single opportunity to fall into Na'Vi's hand this round. You can see how they're playing, peeking through the smoke there, though. Zipnix with a lovely little angle leaves it down to Simple and Edward. And we've already seen Edward do well, but not this round, not to be. It's Simple in the 1v4, and he is not going to get the job done. Astralis close out the half well for themselves. A back-and-forth game we're already seeing, however. Yeah, Zipnix already going to put down the smoke, and here comes the play. Glaive with a quick tussle towards short, but the player through connector are coming in thick and fast. One being Glaive, one being Dupree, and here we go. These guys starting to kick off, and Flamey is holding back. He is still alive, and he could have done something, but that is a swift no being gifted out by Astralis. You blink and you miss it. The Astralis hit towards B, a quick rotate as well coming out from Na'Vi to match this.
Yeah, handheld op from Guardian. Seas is the next up, but they're coming up. Catwalk, there it is again. A second one, indeed. Seas trying to hold off as long as possible. Guardian does fall with his 2 kills, but Simple, this is what he does best. He could ruin their day, but he's not able to. Flamey now out. They're just throwing bodies at this into a one-on-one, and it's Edward versus Xyp9x. 2 of the wiliest, clutchest players we have in the server.
Xyp9x has been outstanding in this entire tournament so far in these situations, but can Edward outdo him? The classic champion who's had his hand on that trophy before, fighting for it again, but he can't get it done. Xyp9x retains those ridiculous stats that he's held so far. Picking up the deficit, bit of a stack coming out from Na'Vi. Right place, right time, good pitch. Nice timing as well. Oh my god, what? What? Simple? How has he found 2? It's a 2v2, Moses. Xyp9x is on 1 HP. Surely he can't clutch it this time. And what on earth is this round? He's done it again, though. He's found Simple and Guardian. You've got to do something here, surely. The bomb's still down on the site, and Guardian's looking for any avenue he can find, any edge. He's only got the P2K. He's got no armor. There's Guardian. He has 1 moment to hit these shots, and it's got... Glaive gets hit. Glaive's down to 49. Guardian, there's no way you can do this. This is surely impossible. Maybe he's got other ideas. Xyp9x is still low, but they've got the bomb, and now here we go. There it is, Xyp9x. He'll have to set this round ablaze if he wants to keep control of this. So many players about to be pouring through that nade. So well done, but can he do more? The molly is going to make this difficult. Will it split them up, or will they just push right through? They are. Astralis are flooding in towards B. Seized gets blown away, and now Edward just has to sit back and watch as they cross. The bomb goes down, and well, Guardian will not.
Nice pick from Guardian, but they need more. This is going to be a tough retake. Look at these positioning. They even have Device with the AWP. He's up in the halls just waiting for this cross, and they're going to have to challenge it. The jumping shot. Device gets another one. Readjusts his position. Edward coming through the smoke. Finds one, and Device again. Beautiful position. He's going to get a 3rd. Device is a monster at the moment, and Simple can do nothing. Astralis with a 12th, and there's the rebuttal, there's the response, and there's the broken economy for Na'Vi. Forward of this attack, they're going to be a little bit depressed, and it looks like they're looking for this kind of a play, and Seas can't win it. Simple's here as well. Guardian rotating over to find 1. But there goes Simple, and Guardian's got to come up huge here, and he's a man who can do it a 2nd kill. Can he do more? Behind the flames at the moment. There's the peek, and he recovers. This is massive. Now down to a 2-on-2. And Astralis, yeah, there's the bomb still in T spot, and I think Astralis now has kind of figured it out.
Guardian is doing everything for Na'Vi that he has to. He will not let them go out of this game without giving everything he has. And now Xyp9x gets the bomb, but nowhere is safe. No angle is covered at this point. You already have Glaive working his way in towards jungle, but look at that HP, 8 HP. Guardian going to be on that cross as well. One smoke goes in, it gives away the game. Guardian now, will he speed up, will he slow down? He's got Flamey with him. Flamey working through CT, gets flashed down. Xyp9x. Bomb goes down, and here comes the retake. This is to keep Na'Vi in this map. And Guardian finds 1. He looks... Oh, Guardian! That is the level of play coming in today, and Guardian means business, ladies and gents.
That is Dirty, the ace. He does everything for Na'Vi in this round.
I see him if he doesn't come out on top, but look at that slow play towards B. Only Seized waits. Simple doesn't even need to see him. Brilliantly done from him, and now Seized is aware. He knows what's coming his way, but he's going to tear him apart limb by limb, but Dupree finally fights back.
Oh, and Simple, there was another chance there, but Edwards got him in a good spot. Simple could be aggressive. Good flick. Bomb's going to get planted. Simple's, no, it's not. He stops it. An 11th round for Na'Vi. He's going to be doubled up with Flamey, but I mean, the big thing is if they're going to play this retake, yeah, Simple doesn't know what he wants to do at the moment. That's a little bit worrying, but if you're going to play this style, when this execute, when the smokes come in, you need to get 1 to 2 kills as they come into the site. It is so difficult in a 5-on-5 retake, and Simple gets aggressive in front of the smokes.
He's pushed into this. He's a madman, and the madman is already doing well, but he can't do any more. Dupree's straight away there. Device gets the orb. Dangerous addition. And now into the 4v4, the bomb going to be considered to be planted any second. Now Device going to find Flamey. Guardian, Seized, and Edward. It's all on their shoulders now.
As this now becomes a very difficult retake. Device starts this round with a Tech 9, now has the gun he's wanted this entire map. Goes for another peek, and there it is! The flick up, Guardian not expecting it whatsoever. Device stuck in a cubby! He's gonna get a 3rd in the round! Edward finally shuts him down, but this could be all over. Edward needs Xyp9x heroics, and it's not happening. KRB shuts it down as he diffuses in the smoke, and that's the round. Astralis with an A execute. Fights and nothing else. Guardian outside, he's been spotted by KRB, and now he's got to try and get away. There's a lot of aggression coming his way, but it's going to be a split. They drop down, there's Guardian, huge find, can't get anything more, and it's Dupree and Glaive, and Dupree again. and that upper bomb site is just exposed. Na'Vi gets wiped off the map. This is a bad start for Na'Vi.
Absolutely ravaged, and you know how tricky that CT side can be without that full utility, without everything you need to slow down this T side. And Astralis have a dominant hit towards upper, but Flamey connects a beautiful shot, but he's on 2 HP. He has no kit, and he's now being flanked upon as well. You've got Device working around the back, but it's not even him who needs to do it. Zipnix
trying to just catch Astralis off guard. They're also not fully invested, so it can be a pretty dangerous buy without committing too much, but that's a bad sign. Guardian down already, so, I mean, he only had a pistol, so still Astralis hasn't seen these UMPs, doesn't know it's coming, and it's going to be a lobby crunch. They're getting aggressive, they're trying to take the fight. Astralis is waiting for it.
It's a massacre.
No damage even dealt.
Sees has no clue as well about this, and I can imagine Astralis is just going to let Kiebi do as much as he wants. Even Device makes it worse, finding seized, and Astralis taking strides now towards getting such a clean half here.
This is about to be the round. There's one kill for Kirby. The assassination comes in. Now Simple's left all alone. He's got to try and make a play. It looks like he's doing it. 2 kills. Can he get the third? Device holding the angle. Simple knows that he tries to jump over, but it's not possible. Just too much to do for him, but he has given the rest of his teammates some hope to make this work in a 2-on-3. No kits, but Guardian with the op has found one.
He needs his support, he needs Flamey to get there, and Flamey's taking so long to come around and do anything to assist this. Both the players are still on the side. One up, he's seen him, he's seen the gun, he's seen just enough, but he can't find a pixel. He needed Flamey to help him out. Guardian though, still gonna do what he can, but it's not enough, especially when it's Zipnix left standing.
Working his way with the AWP. Tough angles for him here, but there's Zipnix with one. Who else but to bail Astralis out of a tough spot except for Zipnix? KRB gets another seized though. He stops the bleeding. It's a 2-on-3 though, a chance here. And the big thing is Astralis is, once again, I've said it so many times, outmaneuvered Na'Vi. They're gonna get a plant, they're gonna have good positioning to stop this as well, although Guardian sneaks in with the ult. Device, he knows one's coming. He sees the gun barrel, he picks him off. Is he gonna expect the second? He's gotta know seized is coming. Smoke is gonna be down, that might not help him so much.
The theory was good, but Guardian is better. The defuse gonna come out, and finally Na'Vi stemmed the bleed. It felt like a lifetime in the making.
And mostly armor seized his raid boss, and he's gonna lead the way through door. Opening it up, there's Dupree. He's not ready for it. Good headshot from Seized, but there's still 2 more to contend with. KRB in the site. He's getting wrapped around. He gets both kills though, before he's finally traded off into a 3-on-3.
That was brought back to being incredibly possible, especially with Edward now becoming the next raid boss, the next superhero, and keeping eyes on the flank. It's Zipnix round the back, but the bomb's with Edward. And he's waiting, peek-a-boo. There you go, heads go rolling, Glaive goes down, and Zipnix cannot do enough. Edward picks up the mantle where his teammate left off, and he will show them. Step by step, Astralis know they are on the verge of writing a new stage of history. Device and Dupree are doing it. It's down to Flamey and Simple to try and save Na'Vi, but as it stands, it looks like Astralis are on the verge of going to those semi-finals, and with every piece of HP that falls, Astralis get 1 step closer.
It's got to be just every battle won, and it's not happening. Dupree with another kill out here, and yeah, Simple's the only one left, a 1-on-3 scenario, but this is it. Astralis is going to, more than likely, there's 1 kill from behind. Zipnix down, but they now know his positioning. He's got 50 seconds and the bomb. No HP, no nades to utilize.
But it is simple. In this situation...
But it is simple.
Yeah, this situation certainly isn't. But it is simple. 22 HP, a rifle, armor, Dupree and Kiebi to find. And it's all on his shoulders. He has the weight of Na'Vi's tournament life resting on these next couple of seconds. Kiebi would be the first challenge towards upper. Dupree down below. And Simple takes a swing. The bullets fly, and there it is! Astralis make their way to the semi-finals. And with this win, have the pen in hand to write the next chapter.